Hello, today we will do some Easter eggs. I will use the liquid acrylic paints from Finnabair, and this is a video made for the Finnabair design team. Here I have some eggs and I want to paint them and to make them like a decoration for my home. And I paint the eggs with white heavy gesso to prime them to have more easier to have the paste on. And after this I have some modeling paste and some clear crackle paste, and before it's dry I sprinkle some mini art stones and art stones on my eggs, and that to give the eggs exciting texture. I like when it's irregular, the paste, so little bit here and there. And here my eggs have been drying, and I spray some water on my eggs and then adding color to my eggs. And here I have the color green avocado. And I'm spraying water on my eggs to give them the shade that I want. I also add some embossing powder in gold. It's get a little bit messy on the table, but I don't mind. And here I have true jello, and I sprinkle that on my egg, and on all of the eggs I sprinkle also some glitter in the same color or shade that the egg, the paint are. And I go for the next color, and I love these acrylic paints. You only need a small drop and you can play around with that. So it's so easy to use, and when it's wet I sprinkle again glitter and little bit embossing powder. And so easy to use the paint, and it flows very well. And here I have magenta, rich pink color, glitter and embossing powder, and leave it for drying. And now the last color, it will be deep turquoise, and I do the same on all the eggs. And now I will leave the eggs for drying a little bit. Yeah, now I carefully heat emboss the eggs on some places where I have the embossing powder, And this I must be very, very careful when you do this, because the egg change a bit the shape. So I'm very, very careful, and they get quickly very, very hot. It's like they are made from plastic, but that to give them some extra shine on some places. Now I have a stamp set here, and I randomly stamp all over the eggs. I use the set of Finnabair stamps old paperwork, and that's only to make a little bit extra interest here and there. Now I have picked out some white heavy gesso, and I do dry brush my eggs, and I am very, very careful because I still want my eggs to be very bright, so I'm really soft-handed with a soft and dry brush. So only a touch of white on my eggs. Now it's time for more stamping. I have used two stamp sets from Finnabair. I have used stamps from Wild and Free set and Dare to Dream set, and I'm embossing them because I think it gives more extra texture to the butterflies and details on my what I've been stamping. And you see me here also stamps, and I clear my paper because I don't want the embossing powder goes everywhere on the paper. It's easy. So I'm emboss them, and always when I do something I do more of them than I use, because it's good to have in hands some pieces on other projects. And then I heat emboss my stamp images, and here I have been fussy cutting my details, and now it's time to decorate my eggs. I will glue, have a little bit of sisal and some string, and I'm so sorry that I'm out of the camera. Sometimes I get so excited when I'm crafting, so I forget that I have a camera. So I will add some of my stamped images like a decoration on my eggs. So you see me here placing, and I will have my eggs in a bowl. I think these eggs could be a fun decoration on the Easter to have on the table. And I have a vision to decorate my eggs with matching flowers that the background. But you see something here. I changed my mind. I didn't like the flowers. I thought they took a little bit too much of the background, because I think the glitter and the art stones and the color and the heat embossed, also the stamping, was more interesting and more fun than a big flower on the eggs. So not on this project, so a little bit sisal and some string around the egg and the stamped images. I think that's better to have more focus on the egg and the beautiful colors that the liquid paint gives. So I decorate my eggs. A little bit tricky to have some of the images like I want them. So I go on and I change and glue some details on the way that I want. So I do the same with the rest of the eggs. Decorate them. So this is a very fun and easy way to decorate your eggs. And now I have them in my cup and I think they have a little bit, it's too soft. I want more color. So I'm adding more color on my egg, few drops and water, and sometimes I add with the brush like you see here, and I pick all the colors to have more, and I want the color to flow around the egg, so I keep them in the bowl. And some of my stamped images also have a little bit of the color, but I don't mind. I think it gives a matching effect. So fun to have these colorful eggs, and I think they're looking fun to have in my bowl. I'm adding some more glitter, and I have some glass glitter in sterling, so some soft material and a brush, and a little bit here and there on the top of my eggs, some glass glitter, and the soft material get translucent when it's dry. So, and sprinkle a touch of glitter on my eggs like for the last finish. So fun. And now my eggs, they are really sparkling and sparkling.